we got one more episode, and then we'll end the stream. I got a client that says, a sexy evening gown for Cain's. Oh, dang. I don't like those patterns on that dress, but whatever. Oh, I did it. Yeah, that took a long time. Alright. I mean, oh my god. I need to wear the dress that I made. Wait, how do I wear the dress? Is this the dress? Dang, that looks terrible. Let me take off all these other stuff. Let me wear something that looks good with it. Take off the jacket. Let's take off the hat. No. I look... Let me put on my cute bow. Nice. Maybe change up my hair. I don't like any of these ugly hair. These hairs are ugly. I'm sorry. Alright, let's do that. Yeah. This is not the evening gown? Oh, you will need to wear the evening dress to continue next chapter. Okay. We finally arrived at the club with a tacky name W4ST3D. Waste it? That is tacky. They couldn't have gotten a better venue. Yuck. I looked next to me, expecting to see Cain, but he vanished from my side. Huh? Cain? I called out, surprised we got separated. Then I spot his bright red hair sticking out from behind the corner of the club. He's hiding. Get over here. Don't chicken out, I say. I'm not scared, he replied cheekily, pushing himself away from the safety of the wall and walking into full view. I quickly checked to see if my dress is clean and it isn't crinkled from using public transport. I then turned my attention to Cain. What? He asks. Hold still. Cain clamps his mouth as I quickly brush away a few strands of hair from his forehead, tucking them away from his hairline. He's such a cutie. He then bats my hands away. Alright, enough already. You're not my mom. Stop calling me your mom. I'm not that old. I just want you to look your best. I just want you to look your best, I say with a sigh. Look, I'm sure it's fine. You don't have to look after me. He huffs. You brought me here, okay? We're gonna do this right. We're not staying long anyways. Just gotta show my face, maybe drink something, and then get the hell out of here. What? No dancing? I asked, a little disappointed. Do I look like I want to dance? He says snarkily. You look like you don't know how to dance, I tease him. I can too. Alright, let's dance, I cheer. Cain growls out loud. Let's just go inside. I roll my eyes at him. I'm about to open the doors to the club when I get distracted by Cain's incessant fidgeting. He appears to be making some weird hand gesture. What are you doing? Now's not the time to be panicking and having second thoughts. Cain lets out a frustrated sigh, clearly a little frazzled. Aw, he's so... Someone hug this man. I don't know where to put my hand. Like, do I put it on your lower back, or do we hold hands, or just put it on my butt? No. I'm fine with holding hands. Cain trampled fingers make contact with my own. Hesitantly, he grabs hold of my entire hand. He feels cold and clammy. Not to mention, he's shaking with nerves. He's not really going to impress anyone if he walks in there looking like a scared little lamb. This is what you decide to get nervous about? Holding hands? Really? I whisper. Cain shoots me a dirty look. I mean, you kissed me before. What's a little hand-holding compared to that? That's insane. God, you're making me even more nervous. Cain fires back. Just relax. Just think of me as moral support. That's right. I got you. I squeeze his hand with a smile. Please don't act as if I'm some kind of puppy dog on a leash. I don't need someone to look after me, he grumbles defiantly. But secretly, he squeezes my hands back. My heart suddenly leaps into my throat. Oh, they're so embarrassed. They're so cute. Sometimes Cain can be a little too daring. You know, it wouldn't kill you to be honest every now and then, I pointed out. Shut up, I don't care, says Cain gruffly. Taking a deep breath. Whatever you're ready. Well, I'm ready. Just let's get into this club. Not really. Great, let's go. Let's just get into this club and see what happens. If anybody wants to, you know, try to fight, we can do that. I pull open the door and we enter the club. Loud music fills my ears. It feels like it's been ages since I last went to a party. Oh my gosh, you know the most adult thing, you know the most overrated adult thing ever is going to a club. Like, I never been to a club, but honestly, it feels like the most overrated thing ever. It's just, not my scene. Too much going on there. I hate going to parties too. Actually, the last party I went to was where I met Cain. Fancy that. I serve the room filled with people dressed in their nice clothes. Some guys are wearing plaid shirts. Yuck. Cain definitely looks way better than the rest of them. You're telling me our class reunion is at a stupid club? Not like at a dinner party or something? Like, at least the girls in the club are dressed to party. That's when I noticed Cain being frozen solid this entire night. And look at us, dressed like we're at a fashion shoot. Like, dang. We're not dressed for this occasion. His entire hand has gone stiff and I start to feel like I won't ever get my hands back in one piece. Cain, I try snapping him out of it. Huh? What is it now? Should we get something to drink? Yeah, I'll get something. Stay here. Cain lets go of me and slink into the crowd unnoticed. Finding it a bit awkward to stand near the entrance, I find myself a spot to sit down at one of the booths. There are two people making out in the booth, so I try my best to ignore their assistant. Looking around, I try to see if I can spot that girl with her brute of a boyfriend. Yeah, let's go antagonize them. It's hard to recognize anyone in the mass of people crowded around in this tiny club. I did not realize there were this many people from Cain's reunion. I guess maybe it's from that entire year, not just a class. Dang, an entire year? What? I mean, that is true. Didn't class reunion use it usually just the whole year of the school? I don't know. I never been to class reunion. All of a sudden, a tall guy walks up to me. Hey there, I didn't think I recognized you. Were you from the same school? He asked with a very broad smile. Oh great, now people are hitting on me. I'm not. I came here with someone else. I answered politely. The guy looks to his left and right, and only after seeing the couple making out in the booth, he deduced I'm alone. Seems they ditched you. He didn't. He's coming back. I bet you're tired of waiting then. Want to dance? No, thank you. I reject him firmly. Aw, come on. Who could possibly be worth waiting for? You know, see, guys like this, pushy like this for no reason, are just the worst. Like, take a hint. Like, Cain makes his presence known, stumbling towards the booth with two drinks in his hand. He almost trips over his own feet, spilling some of the liquid on the floor. I don't know what the hell they gave me, but I know it's definitely alcohol. He says he hands me one. That's when Cain finally notices the tall guy next to him. His eyes grow wide when he seems to recognize him. Wait, Cain, is that you? Cain quickly looks away. I take the drink from his hand. Now it's my turn to play my part. Thank you so much, Cain. I was getting so bored waiting. I was getting so bored without you around. I feel so cringe. I bat my eyelashes at him. The other guy looks shocked. You were waiting for Cain? No way. Cain timidly brushed his hand against his neck, unsure how to respond. Hey, Marvin. Marvin. Cain greased the other guy. Yes, Cain is worth waiting for, I say with a beaming smile. Then I take a sip from my drink. Oh, it's super sweet. I like it though. Wow, I guess people really do change, says Marvin. He then slaps Cain on his back. Way to go, dude. And that shit looks expensive too. Did you get a lot of money recently? Marvin is pointing at Cain's outfit. He likes my outfit. Cain chuckles awkwardly, then quickly takes a chug from his drink. I mean, if it's money you want, I'm a lot richer than Cain, he says suavely. Dang, he's just trying to... I roll my eyes at him. I have to hold myself back from retorting that I wouldn't even go out with him if people paid me to do it. He's not rich, but Cain makes up for it in others' intimate ways. Whoa. That's too much. That's too much for me. That's too much for me. I'm not in it for the money. Cain has his own merits. I'll do that choice, the kind choice. Seriously? Marvin acts? Not buying it. Yeah, Cain's a great boyfriend. I smile at Cain. Cain almost chokes on his drink. Oh, whatever. Enjoy the night, Cain, says Marvin as he finally leaves alone. Dang, so persistent. Cain hides his blushing face behind his hand. You make it sound so convincing, he mutters. Isn't that the point? I guess so, he admits. Still embarrassing to hear you say that, though. Not as embarrassing as that. I point to the couple next to me who has been slobbering all over each other's faces. Ew. Cain pulls a disgusted face. Have you seen that girl yet? I asked him. Chelsea? No, I haven't. I'm sure she's here though. She organized it. Do you know everyone here? Cain shakes his head. No, not everyone. I refrain from asking him if he got any old friends, since I have a feeling the answer could be a simple no. Yeah. Wondering if we're going to run into his bullies at some point. I turn my head to scan the room once more. What the heck? Who is this guy? Hey. Oh, he put his hair down. Dang, I hate that he looks so good looking. My eyes make contact with another guy. Ugh, my eyes hurt. Oh, I almost didn't recognize him with his hair down. That's Thomas! Well, well, well. Who decided to show up after all, he says as he makes his entrance. Cain grows silent. Thomas finally spots Cain next to him, and he puts on a dramatic show of surprise. Whoa, almost didn't see you there. Thomas smirks at Cain and then flicks his forehead with his finger. Cain bats his hands away and back off. Stop that, Cain growls at him. Can't hide that carrot top head of yours, though. So? What about yours? Like, grass head top? I don't know, I'm not good at insults. Hey, don't bother him, I warn him. I'm just saying hi, you know, just as two guys. Thomas grinned at me. I'm still shocked you came, though you'll be staying home like a loser. No one wants you here anyway. Why'd you invited him? He doesn't seem to have a reply for that, so he just says nothing instead. Why don't you go find your girlfriend and bother her? We're just here to have a good time. I'll show you how to have a good time, he says while winking at me. Bro, bye. Ugh, so gross. I get up from my seat with my drink in hand. Is that so? I say, coyly advancing towards Thomas. Can you hold my drink? Then you can show me how to have a good time. I offer my drink to him, stretching out my hands. Thomas immediately takes it with a smirk. Sure thing. I take Cain's drink from his hand, offering it to Thomas. Oh, and this one too. Not questioning it, Thomas takes it, though his eyebrows are raised in confusion. He mutters. Thanks! Then I reach for Cain's hand. Quickly I pull Cain along with me. We leave the booth and Thomas behind, walking towards the dance floor. Wait, where are we going? Cain asks bewildered. We're going to let that rotten man stand there, holding our drinks and looking like an idiot until he realizes we're not coming back for them. Managing to worm myself through enough people, I finally make a stop in the middle of the dance floor. There are other people dancing to this music. None of them really pay attention to us. I pay for those drinks though. Oh, shoot. Dang, that sucks. Sorry though. I say the price is well worth it. Look, he's still holding them. Dang, what a dumbass. I pushed against Cain's cheek with my index finger, directing him towards Thomas, who was indeed still at the booth, holding both drinks, looking lost. Then the guy starts walking around with the drinks, probably looking for us. Seeing Thomas act so confused is funny, so I end up giggling. Cain chuckles slightly as well. Oh, you gotta capture these pictures of these moments of Cain. Finally, Thomas disappears out of sight, and someone from behind bumps into me, causing me to move closer to Cain. Sorry, they apologize. Their apologetic tone quickly dissolves when they notice Cain, and a scowl appears on their face instead. They quickly turn around and go back to dance. Whoa. Dang, they really don't like this guy. Well, that's just rude, I say with a scuff. It's true what he said, Cain says softly. I brush the hair out of my face and lean in closer to him as the music is drowning out his voice. What's true? I asked. Cain looks down at his feet, shuffling around the dance floor. That no one wants me here. But why? You did nothing! For a second, I don't know what to say. I wasn't even planning on coming, you know, says Cain with a snort. Even though it was Cain's idea to drag me along in the first place, begging me to, in fact, in the end, what he really wants is someone to support him. So no one wants to go out in this reunion with him out of their own free will. I'm that girl, Cain. I'm here for you. But there's no one like that in Cain's life, and he knows it all too well. My heart tightens in compassion. Pull him in for a hug. Doesn't matter what people think. I think you're very brave. Give this man a hug. My arm snakes around his neck, and I pull Cain in for a hug. He stiffens up at the physical contact. Surprised, he craned his neck away from mine. What are you doing? He asks with a pathetic squeak. I hover my lips next to his ear. I want you here, I say in a low and sultry voice. Whoa. The beat of the music jumps through my body in tune with my heart. It's loud and overpowering. Don't listen to him, I tell him. My body starts to move in the rhythm of the song. Just dance with me. For a second, I believe Cain will reject me or push me away, grumbling something about not knowing how to dance. But when I feel his hand crawling at my bare back, gripping me tightly, my breath gets taken away in disbelief. When I pull back to look at Cain with a smile, I notice the meek look on his face. His eyes are cast downward at our feet, like he doesn't know how to move. Come on, just put your hands around. Just put your hands on my waist and sway with me, I encourage him. I showed him how it's done. I swing my hips from side to side. Cain's hands slide down until they rest on my waist. He's still not very cooperative, but at least he isn't running away. He keeps looking down at the floor, so I wag my fingers at him. Up here, look at me, don't look at the floor. I tell him as I put my hands on both his shoulders. Cain's eyes finally flicker back at me. They're so gorgeous from up close. Very striking indeed. The music suddenly changes to a slower pace. Everyone around us slows down and couples starts to form. Look, even you can't go wrong with a slow dancing, I tease him. Just follow my lead. Aren't I supposed to lead? Cain rolls his eyes at me, but he still follows along with his move. I don't know what people are saying. Cain is a handsome little cutie. I giggle at him. I mean, you can try, but I don't want you stepping on my dress. Ah, we got the art. It's the night. Dang, we look gorgeous. Dang, we look gorgeous. Why is my hair not purple? Why is it silver? What the heck? I did not approve of this. Nice. Apparently, Cain doesn't like to be challenged because he immediately puts his hand against the small of my back and pushes me against his body until our hips are practically fused together. My voice falls short as I'm stunned by his assertiveness. He shows me his wicked grin plastered on his face. It's so cheeky. It's so Cain. What? You told me to. He then tugs at my body, forcing it to move to the beat of the song. His hips grind into mine. Suddenly, Cain is calling the shots. The music and crowd falls into the background as Cain's expression captivates me instead. He'll be meek and insecure one second and smug the next. Cain is such a whirlwind of emotions that I can't help but smile at him and move with him in sync. The way his fingers curl against the small of my back, they feel so warm and steady. There's no trace of the hesitant he had before. Cain knows what to do with his hands this time. Not bad, I say while grinning at him. Cain leads me through the crowd, taking me for a spin. The people around us are becoming nothing but a blur to me. My heart is thumping louder, heating up my body. Or wait, it's Cain that feels hot against me. I've never been this close to him. Willingly at least. Seeing him like this, in the clothes I made for him, and his hairstyle, it's like he's a different person. Dare I say, a very attractive person? Combined with that cocky grin on his face, I can't help but admit, he's got his own charm. The grin on his face slowly disappears. His eyes finally tearing away from mine, making me feel like I can breathe normally again, now that his intense eyes aren't staring at me anymore. Cain keeps us pressed together, swaying to the slow music. My hands are collapsed around the back of his neck when I can feel the tips of his hair brushing over my fingers. Like this, I'm starting to forget why we're here in the first place. This moment caused my sense to heighten. It's making me recall memories from the last time we were this close. The time Cain decides to steal a kiss from me. The music changes to something fast-paced again. My eyes flutter downwards to his lips. Oh my god, why was that so hard to say? Suddenly they look a lot more alluring. My heart is being swayed by this music and Cain's warm body. Kiss, kiss, guys, kiss. My gaze settle on his eyes again, which is then I notice he's staring at something else. Wait, he's looking at my chest. Are you staring at my breast? she dead at that moment. Alarmed, Cain suddenly looks back at me. No, he lies. His pink cheeks betrayed him. Cain turns his head away from me, though it's hard to hide that blush on his face. They're right there. How can I not notice? When I made this dress, it was with every intention to show off my body and appear as sexy as possible. I came here to be the trophy that Cain could show off to everyone. Little did I know that Cain would react to my bludgeoning neckline as well. The realization that Cain is the one checking me out makes me very self-conscious all of a sudden. My head feels lightheaded and my heartbeat is racing. Pervert. Pervert. Cain groans at me. Seriously, he acts exasperated. You're the one staring. I grin at him though. Cain grits his teeth, then starts to pout. I'm not trying to. It's just a little hard to ignore that when they're right in your face. He mutters softly. I find myself getting a tiny bit embarrassed. I'm not shoving them in your face or anything. You don't have to. You're barely covering them. And Kango's eyes go straight to my chest. You're doing it again. What the approach? Chill. Oh, it's because you're talking about it. You're confusing me. Just stop staring at my chest, guys. Keep it down. You're being so loud. I mean, it's a club, so they probably won't hear you, but still, it's embarrassing. A guy who's been dancing next to us over here, he nods his head at me with a wink. Ah! That is a nice rack, though. Kay suddenly pulls me into his body away from the guy. Shut the f. He said, shut the F up. No one talks to my girlfriend like. He called us his girlfriend. I hold my breath as my face is squished against Kane's shoulder. Hearing Cain shout at him his girlfriend has me feeling a number of emotions, even though logically, I know we're just pretending for the rest of them. That still doesn't stop my heart from hammering against my chest, now that I'm being held by Cain so protectively. Chill, man. Hey, wait, is that you? King Prince? Asks the guy. Cain growls at him. Wow, didn't think you ever get a girlfriend, though thought you'd be forever alone. Damn. Cain tenses up. I could tell this is someone from his past that used to bully him as well. Leave my boy alone. Come on, Cain, let's go. I whisper to him. Then I take his hand and pull him along, out of the crowd. Cain doesn't even protest and let me drag him along. When we reach a quiet spot near the restroom, I finally let go of his hand. I take in a deep breath to gather my thoughts. Was that someone you knew? I asked. Cain huffs, just some dickhead that loves throwing food at my face during lunch. No! I winced at the thought of it. Still, I can't believe it, I pointed out. Can't believe what? You actually told someone off there! I'm a little proud, to be honest. Every time I see Cain getting bullied, he's been quiet as a mouse, unable to say anything back. Cain suddenly realized what he said and started stammering his words. Well, it just slipped out. Besides, they were talking about you, not me. I smile at him. Thanks for sticking up for your girlfriend. Cain awkwardly looks away from me. I know he said it in the heat of the moment, but it did make me pretty happy to hear him defending me like that. I think you're doing great so far, I compliment him. You make it sound like we're climbing Mount Everest. Cain rolls his eyes. Well, in a way, it is your mountain to climb, to face your fears, or something like that. I'm not scared, he pipes in. I grin at him, seeing right through his lies. Just a little nervous, he mumbles. Haha, it's okay to be. You've done well. I cheer him on with a little chuckle. Whatever, I think we should go now. We've been here long enough. We haven't seen Chelsea yet, though. Wasn't that the point? I'm not gonna search the club just for her. Thomas saw us together anyways. We'll pass on the information. Cain crosses his arm over his chest. Alright, if you want to leave, we'll leave. But first, I'm going to the bathroom. Wait here. I push open the girls' bathroom door. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna fight Chelsea. The music is drowned out as soon as the door closes behind me. I walk past another girl who's on her way out. Don't go in the last one. There's a weirdo in there, she warns me. Huh? Before I can ask anything, she leaves the bathroom. Looking at the last stall, which is closed, I pick one near the exit instead. I quickly do my business, and suddenly my ears pick up on something. Subtle crying bounces off the cold towel in the bathroom. It's unmistakable that there's someone in the stall crying right now. Sitting up to flush, I exit the stall and walk towards the sink, paying no mind to the sound crying from the stall. They've probably got broken up or something. But then I hear wheezing as well. It's almost as if this person is in pain. Perhaps they're experiencing some period cramps, or maybe the food here doesn't agree with their stomach. I don't know. Crying like that? Oh, she can't mind her own business. Unable to resist, I walk up to the next stall and knock on the door. Hey, are you okay in there? Now I can hear sniffling. The girl inside doesn't respond to me though. Do you need any help, or should I let someone know you're in here? No! She yells out immediately. Don't let him know. You can't. She then continues to groan out loud. Why is she, don't let who know? You don't sound well. I just feel worried now. Can you open the door? The stifling continues, but the door stays locked. Well, I tried, but I'm not going to stick around for some stranger who's refusing my hope. I'm about to turn around and the door finally unlocks. What the freak? Is that blood? What's up with her eyes? What the freak is... Oh, she looks so scary! Chelsea walks up at the stall looking deathly pale. Her makeup is completely smeared and running down her face. She's been crying. Her entire body is visibly shaken up. She's suffering from a fever. And also, when I notice the blood on her hand... Oh god. Don't tell Thomas, she says with a difficulty. Don't tell Thomas what? What? Don't tell Thomas what? Ah, shoot. Alright. I don't know what that blood in her hand is. I don't know what she meant by Thomas. Maybe... I can't, maybe she's on her period, or maybe she was pregnant and then later on she lost a baby. I don't know, but that blood, whatever happened, that bathroom looked scary. Alright. We did pretty good. We got another art for this chapter, for this episode. So we're gonna end the stream here. We're going to, yeah, we're done with Tailor Tales for now. Yeah, we're done with it for now. Alright. Let's go. It's been a really nice stream of Tailor Tales now. It's been, yeah, the pacing of the story is pretty good. Like, you know, I went from like Neil getting on my nerves to now liking him and cheering on for him. Like, nobody deserves to get bullied, okay? If you need help, talk to somebody, okay? It's hard, but like, you get somebody to help you with that, okay? Like, Cain did not deserve that, okay? That bullying that happened, it was unwarranted, and you know, I just hope Neil gets all the love and support he gets during this time we're with him. So, okay, so let me raid somebody, but let me figure out who to raid though.